Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. I want to talk about the $165 million space opera that is Rebel Moon, Chapter 1, A Child of Fire. Now, this is something that the mad genius Zack Snyder kept in the back of his head all this time. He originally pitched it as a very adult, very grown-up version of Star Wars, and he was told by several different companies to fuck off. Let's move on to flash forward to Netflix. After the fuckery that went on with WB, they said, hey, after Army of the Dead did so good, you got something else? He's like, well, I got Rebel Moon. They're like, okay, well, we got a garbage truck full of money. You make it PG-13-ish, and we can back that bitch up to your house and you can make it. So that's pretty much how that came about. I do have problems with it, however. One of them being is that Netflix made him make it a PG-13-ish type movie, and that's what he did. That upsets me because he has already announced that he has a director's cut of both chapters. I would have preferred seeing those than this, because the director's cuts are longer and they're a lot more adult, which means hopefully we got to see Sophia's titties at some point up in here, because, you know, yeah, that was disappointing for me. The movie revolves around a woman, Core, Sophia Boutella, who is a deserter from this intergalactic military force that's been warring against whatever for hundreds of years. But she snatched up as a kid and trained to fight for this army that kidnapped her and killed her family. So when she saw the first opening, she lit out. She got out. And she's been hiding on this farm planet, this farming moon, until these intergalactic Nazis. And once you see their outfits, yeah, they're very Nazi-esque. It also stars Ed Skrein, or Ajax, as Atticus Noble, who is the leader of the space Nazis that find her by accident. He didn't even recognize her first until she started snapping necks. Jimon Hunson, Titus, who is a general with this military, who was retired and is now living out the last of his days in gladiatorial fights. Bae Doona is Nemesis, who is a total Jedi. Exactly what she is. She is a Jedi. Okay, she totally is. Stas Nair as Tarak. I don't know how to describe it. Come at me in the comments. Tell me why he's there. Tell me. Charlie Hunnam is Kai. He smelt bad like week-old fish the moment he was introduced. Okay, the moment you saw him, it's like, yeah, shoot this motherfucker in the face now. And once you get to the end of that, you'll see why. But yeah, he was that. Ray Fisher as Blood Axe, who I'm just loving the fact that he's working with Snyder after he was fucked over by WB. He's supposed to be getting his own Cyborg movie. That never happened. So yeah, it was really good seeing him working. And Sir Anthony Hopkins. I don't need to say anything else. Sir Anthony Hopkins. That's it in a nutshell. Because this is... he's building this universe, being able to see it from its infancy itself is worth the ride. It is worth, if you don't have Netflix for some crazy ass reason, this would be a reason, if you're a sci-fi fan, to get Netflix now. Like I said, the fact that there's going to be director's cuts coming out sooner or later, that is upsetting. And then there were a couple of shots where you could see the blue screen wasn't great if you were looking. So that was a little, but $165 million, they wanted to keep the cost down. And they had to cut corners and make sacrifices somewhere. I'll take that. All in all, I am going to recommend this. I'm definitely going to recommend this. And I'm going to give it a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 because of the director's cuts, the blue screen issues, and we didn't get to see Sophia's titties. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and I'll see you on the other side.